Hey guys, Maria here for this week's edition of Lately I Love, which I have an itchy nose. Is probably going to be a little bit more of a set, edition of things that are really aggravating me. I don't know about you guys. Hopefully, you've had a pretty good week. My week's not been bad, it's just been long. I don't know. I feel like I haven't slept enough this week. I feel like a lot of things have just been pissing me off this week. I and it's not even that time of the month. It's just me. Anyway, today I am drinking. Actually, I'll show you the box because I brought it up here. This is candy cane green tea from Trader Joe's. I don't know if they still have this or not. They usually have it around the holiday time. And I always pick up a couple of boxes because it's really good. I got a little Spotty Man mug here. And Link and Magus are back there hanging out with us. Hey, boys! So that's what we have going on here today. A few of you guys have asked me about some of the winter teas that I'm working through right now. So I brought up a couple of boxes to show you some examples of what I consider winter teas and what I'm working on right now. The first one is the candy cane green tea from Trader Joe's. This is really comparable to the candy cane lane tea that Celestial Seasonings does. This is just like Trader Joe's version of it, but I really like them both. I think they're pretty much the same thing. And then this one actually hasn't been opened yet because I have one at work I'm drinking, a box at work. This is Celestial Seasonings Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride. I used to think I really liked this, but I don't know if I got like a bad box or hopefully this one's better, but I feel like there's just not a lot of flavor to this, so I'm not sure if I would rebuy this in the future. I bought it, I usually try really hard to find this around Christmas time, and I don't know if it's the area I live in, but I have a really hard time finding it. But I found it, actually I ordered that from Amazon, and I'm kind of disappointed. It's not much of anything. So it's supposed to be like an herbal tea. What does it say has in it? Milk thistle, roasted barley, orange peel, natural sugar cookie flavor with other natural flavors, and vanilla bean. I want to know how they make sugar cookie flavor. I don't know. And then the other one, which is a tea I love, this is just an extra box I haven't opened yet because, like I said, I have some tea at work, and this is one of the ones I have at work. This is probably my favorite tea ever, dare I say. Yeah, it might be. This is Bengal Spice from Celestial Seasonings also, and this is just a really nice cinnamony kind of, it leans a little chai, but it's a little bit more cinnamony than chai. The first ingredient is cinnamon, roasted chicory, roasted carob, natural spice, and vanilla flavors with other natural flavors. It has ginger, cardamom, black pepper, cloves, and nutmeg. This is actually a really sweet tea without adding any additional sweetener or anything. So I really, really enjoy that a lot. Two more. I have this Yogi ginger tea. Not a huge fan of this. It has ginger root, lemongrass, licorice root, peppermint, and black pepper. It's pretty spicy, which, I guess I should have expected. It's a ginger tea. But I like to pair this with this other one. This one's from Trader Joe's. This is, organic ginger pear white tea. I think it's pretty good too. I don't think I'll rebuy either of these, but I'm glad I bought them to try them out. I only have maybe 2 more bags of this one, and I pretty much have a whole box of this one left, so I need to get to working on that. But one thing I can talk about that's not too bitchy is makeup brushes. So let's see. Got a whole bunch here. Quite a few of these are from Real Techniques. So I have been using, I'm not going to show it to you because I am working on it in Project Pan, and I'm working on it, so I don't want to ruin my progress and surprise factor for when I do my next Project Pan update. But the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, I use that to contour. I don't have any idea how you can see in this light. but that's what I use in the morning to contour, and it's pretty much all I do with that product is contour. I'm a pale girl, and I'm not too big on bronzer. And so for a really long time, I was using this contour brush from Real Techniques because it says contour brush, so I thought that's probably what I should use it for. But I don't know if it's just too floppy. I don't know what it is, but I just wasn't satisfied with the way the product was applying and the way it looked when I used it. So I decided to play with other brushes this week to see what I have already in my collection because I don't really want to buy anything else. I have used this to kind of go down my neck with it a little bit, but not to contour. This is the powder brush from Real Techniques, which I'm going to be honest with you, I've not been super satisfied with this. I feel like Real Techniques products, the ones I've bought more recently, like within the last year, the quality is not as high as it was when I first bought products from them maybe 2.5 years ago. I bought both of their little starter sets to begin with, and I felt like the quality was really nice. I can't talk. I bought their sponge when that first came out. Quality was really nice. I've replaced that sponge and it's not as good. And I don't know. I feel like the bristles or the brush on this just feels really cheap. It's hard to kind of see. I don't know how well you can tell, but it almost has like what's the word? Like it has a crimp to the bristles. Like it's hard to see that, but it does. So I don't know. I just haven't been super happy with this. I'm not going to return it because it does an okay job, but I just don't think they're as good anymore. So I'm not sure if I'll buy any more from them. Okay, also Real Techniques. This is the blush brush. You can see it kind of tapers at the top. So I tried that out. I thought that might be okay. It's okay, but I don't know. I find this brush to be a little bit overwhelming. It does a good job with depositing color that's really bright on your cheeks and diffusing it out without being too crazy, but I don't think it's the best for contouring. And then I went to my Old Faithful. This is a brush that came in a set from Tarte. It doesn't have a name or anything on it. It just says Tarte. But it's pretty nice because it is tapered at the top. And this did okay, but again, like, I want something pretty precise in this area. I don't want it to be like I have a whole bronzed cheek. I just want a contour. And I still just didn't feel like that was what this was giving me. So then I went to this e.l.f. mineral powder brush because it's kind of small, so I thought maybe that would work, but it's just not tapered enough at the top and it got product a little bit too much everywhere. And then today I tried, I actually have no idea what the name of this brush is, but it's from EcoTools and I've had it for literally like probably at least 5 years. I've had this brush. This is one of the first makeup brushes I ever bought. But you can see it's got a nice taper to it here. It's pretty, like it's a full brush. You can see compared to my hand how big that is. But it does taper off pretty nicely. And I really have enjoyed how this does the product. And the bristles, I think bristles is the wrong word. The hairs, good job, Maria. The hairs on this are made in such a way that after you get the product where you want it, you can blend out pretty nicely with this same brush, which is good. I prefer to have less steps in my routine, especially in the morning when it's early and I don't want to be awake anyway and I'm trying to get ready for work. So out of all of these brushes, we have one winner, and I think I'm going to stick with using this. But to be honest, when I run out of bronzer, I don't know that I'll repurchase. I think I've decided that one of my goals for this year and in using up products is to just cut out the excess. So currently, and I'm like super ashamed to admit this, it takes me 30 minutes to do my makeup in the morning. Number one, because I'm half asleep, like I'm not a morning person. I am my best self at night. Not too late at night, but like in the evenings, that's when I feel like the best. So it doesn't help that I'm tired and dragging anyway, but I just have way too many steps in my routine right now because I'm trying to use up shit. And I don't want to throw stuff away because I've already bought it, so I should finish it if I can. Um, but I'm just annoyed with, I don't know, that's something else that's been aggravating me this week. I'm really complainy this video, so I apologize for that. But while we're on a complaining kick here, I think the last thing I really have to talk about today, I don't have a lot to talk about today if you can't tell. This was from the Sephora, and it looks like a naughty product or something, but it's not. This is a perfume atomizer. So basically, you can screw off the bottom of this here and dump perfume inside, and then it becomes just like a little travel spray bottle for your perfume, which is nice. I don't know if that's going to close. I hope that's close. Anyway, it's nice, except this has broke on me. It won't, like, it gets stuck. I'll spray some. Can you hear, like, that click? What? Okay, now that I'm making this video, it's gonna work. The little spray, like the push button, has been getting stuck in the down position, and then it's like a pain in the ass to get back up. And now I'm eating perfume. That was not my most brilliant plan. Anyway, but I will say I like this a lot. I'm kind of bummed that it seems to be sort of starting to break, but this is really nice, especially for like samples of perfume you get that don't have a sprayer on them. I personally just won't use those most of the time, so this is a good way to use those up because I want a sprayer. I want to be able to spray it on my clothes. I don't really get into this whole dabbing thing. No thanks. So I've really enjoyed that a lot. But anyway, that's all I really had to talk about today. Thank you guys for allowing me to just bitch and moan for a few minutes. I hope you guys have had a pretty good week. Like I said, mine's not been bad. It's just been a really long week. I've been super tired this week. I don't know if it's like the weather. It's been kind of gray here, although warmer, which is nice. But now it's snowing, and so I think I'm going to wake up tomorrow and have like a foot of snow. I have no idea. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye.